Alright guys, welcome back to another episode. Here in my storage level, and I found myself running out of food. I have a couple full stacks of beef, of steak left, but it's not going to last forever, and the only source of steak I have is back at spawn, and I just actually slaughtered most of those, so don't have many left. What I decided to do was, there's the ice machine up there. I just created a new room here. I love that. Let me do that again. Just walk through this little corridor and it opens up. And you can't see the walls until you turn. I love it. But this is going to be the farm room. I mean, these dimensions aren't final. I just dug out a big hole all the way up to the water level. You can see right there. Bunch of TNT and repair work later, and I have myself a nice area here. I put grass in here. I think I'm going to use a grass and wood look in here. So a lot of wood tones, maybe some wood logs on the wall with some vines growing down them, some leaves for the roof maybe. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I've got the different farms marked out. Right here in the very center is going to be the wheat, carrot, and potato farm. Those are all plants that can be harvested by water and have to be manually replanted. Over here is going to be the mushroom farm. Mushrooms are used for potions, and that's pretty much all I'll use them for. Really don't like drinking mushroom soup. You end up with the bowl in your inventory, and it's just inconvenient. So mushroom farm over there, and it's going to be an automated one with water and all that stuff, but get to that later. Over in this corner, we're going to have the pumpkin, melon, reed, and cactus farm. Those are all plants that can be harvested with pistons, so they're going to go in the same farm. The pumpkins and melons will use an identical harvesting method. The cactus and the reeds will be slightly different, but same principle. And way back here, I have a cocoa farm. Really don't have any need for cocoa, so it's just going to be a minor little tiny farm. Thought I'd include it just in case. In case you're wondering, that was my AFK spot while I was waiting for the grass to spread. Get a nice view up here. But yeah, that's what we're going to be working on. So first up, I believe I'm going to work on the wheat, carrot, and potato farm. So I want to go gather some materials and we'll get started with that. Alright, well, I've decided where I'm going to place the wheat farm. I'm going to go ahead and take this sign down. Don't need that anymore. And the reason I have these chests here is, with the new hoppers and everything, there's no need for me to collect the items myself. All I need to do is flip a swoop. Don't right click with the sign on your in your hand. Just put a flip a switch, and the water will run down, take out all the crops, and deliver them right into these chests. So basically I could flip the switch, it's going to be vertical, obviously. I have all this room up here, so I'm going to make it vertical. Just start climbing up at the top and plan and come down. By the time I'm done replanting, I can gather the loot from the chests, and that'll be that. So I'm going to start by placing the hoppers and then working my way from there. I really have no idea how this is going to look. I do not have a plan. So we're going to develop the plan as we go. So I actually need to go make some hoppers and I'll be back. Alright, I got the hoppers made. I'm going to go ahead and connect these. Alright, there we go. What I'm thinking is have two big squares or two, I don't know how big they're going to be, but 2 squares, one on this side, one on this side. Since we're coming in at a diagonal, and this is going to be the feature of the room, I think it's important that it be decent size, you know, have a nice presence. You want to be like, wow, when we walk in. So this chest will grab the loot from this side and this from this side. Now I don't really want to see the hoppers and the water stream and everything, so I think we're going to put some stairs there. That way I can still open them, but we don't have to look at the hoppers or the water streams or whatever we have right there. Yeah, not the best luck, but we'll work with it. Alright. Thought about using glowstone. Let me go get some glowstone. As you can see, my witch farm is working nicely. I've got a vast majority of the caves in the area lit up, so most of the spawning is taking place inside the witch farm now, which is nice. I'll actually try to take some time and just stand by the witch farm and show you what it's looking like. I don't like that either. Let's try stairs facing the other direction. I feel like I lost a piece of glowstone. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Alright, let's try these stairs going this way. And then we can... Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Do that. Oh, I think that's better. And I think we can put a glowstone right there. Maybe not. This is silk touch, right? Maybe we'll just put a block there. We should have enough. Should have enough light. I'm not going to leave these torches here, so don't worry about that. Let's go ahead and put these here. Oh yeah, I think I'm kind of liking that now. Alright, okay, so we got that. Now let me... I don't think I'll keep those there, but that's just for reach. Just trying to get our aesthetics down. Yeah, definitely not gonna keep those. Alright, maybe I'll have separate controls for each farm. Alright, I'm going to take some time and think about this now and figure out how I want to do the actual farms and everything. So I'm going to do a little bit of work and then I will get back with you. Alright, a little bit of change. I had some different color wood there for some contrast. And I've got one of the pillars done. Decided just to do one pillar at a time until I figure out the aesthetics and the functionality. Then I'll do the second one. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 platforms. Each platform is 8 by 4, so 32. So that's 2.5 stacks of whatever's planted here. I was going to have, you know, two pads on each side, but I thought that was a bit too much. And as far as how this is going to work, let me get the right color out here. There's going to be a water stream here that, okay, the water stream is going to start over on this side and flow this way. And the items, you know, the water will stop right here. And since this is the 8th block, it won't fall over. But there will be another stream here, pushing the items down this way and into, I'll actually probably make that out of ice, but regardless. Push the items into here, which will put them in the hoppers. They're really very simple. Now a few things I need to figure out is, one, where am I going to put the water? And I believe I'm going to put it on this side to hydrate the soil, then cover it up. But I'm also going to need blocks on this side and this side to keep the water from spilling over either edge and just coming down this way. Doing that is going to make this hard to get into. I'm considering doing 3 spaces between each level, but that will probably eliminate a level. But it would make it easier to get in here and plant, make it a little bit more roomy. So, I'm not quite sure yet. I think I might try something a little bit different. Let me do it on this side. Alright. I did something a little different here. I did 6 by 8. 2 3 by 6, 3 by 8. So total 6 by 8 space per level. We've got a runner in the middle for water, and the nice thing about this is I can half slab this and get some lighting glitches. Whoops. And not have to look at the dirt, although the dirt might actually be preferable to a lighting glitch. Wonder if there's a, I don't know. We'll see. But the water can fit here. I can put a half slab here to cover the water so nothing falls in the water, but I could still easily walk back and forth to plant. And I do believe this is the way I'm going to do it. So let's get, I actually do kind of like that. Let's line these. I think what's going to happen if I put this in the center, we're going to see one there, but these two are going to be bare. Yeah, that is a problem. But if I put a that'll be better lighting. But if I put a dispenser here and here, what's going to happen is it's going to form an infinite spring, which is not what I want. So I need to think about this a little bit more. Alright, well I figured out a way to do the water without creating an infinite spring. an infinite source. Basically, we'll need to put a dispenser right there, and right there. So the water sources are right there, and right there. And that does not create an infinite spring. If you put one here and here, what you'll get is an infinite spring. And the same if you do all three. So that's not an option. Oh, too many items. Alright, well, I got the redstone figured out. It's very simple. Basically, just have redstone wire on top of this stuff, and I forgot to put it over here because I don't have anything in these yet. But basically, the redstone signal will travel up through the corner here, and we just give it a pulse, and that turns the water on. And these two plus the one in the middle means the stream reaches all the way to the 8th block without forming an infinite spring. Can I reach it from here? No. And another pulse turns off the water. So very simple. And we have access to the full 8 blocks. And it's easily transferable up the line. So I'm going to go ahead and extend this for all 4 platforms, and then I'll return. Alright, well, I've got water in all of these. I've got them all hydrated. Now, let's do one more test to make sure everything is functional. Everything should have water. Water to the edge. Water to the edge. Edge, and glitching squid, and water to the edge. Alright, now we go Geronimo! Turn that off. Alright, we are ready to plant. So I'm going to run and get some seeds and a hoe, and we're going to plant this thing. Alright, got all 4 levels planted, and now all we can do is wait for the wheat to grow. I think I'm going to wait till the wheat grows and see how the drops behave as they come down onto this. I'll probably put some ice down here and some water so they run over the hoppers. And that'll be the next step. Alright, well, I got the water going. I've got the ice under the water so the items move very fast. And then a sign stops this water from flowing back and just allows it to travel in that direction, which goes over the hoppers. So let's put this back. There's one in there. Show you how this works. Just throw some in here. Oh, helps if I get it in there. They travel. travel, and they await me in the chest. So there we go. Now, before I go any further, I'm going to wait until the wheat grows. I have a feeling I'm going to have to build a wall up here, all the way up, because I have a feeling some of the items are going to fall and catch on this, which is not good, because I want everything to go into the hoppers. But I'm going to wait and see how it works before I do that. Alright, well, looks like we have a full crop. So let's go ahead and harvest this and see what it looks like. Nothing in there. Everything falling down. Got a lot of stuff going out here. Yeah. Definitely think I need to do something about that. There should be 3 stacks of wheat. Alright, well, I've got 2 3/4 stack. So maybe I did miscalculate. Alright, let's go plant. Alright, it looks like I have some work to do in helping to prevent items from falling and getting stuck. Alright, a problem I'm going to have is I can't really raise this up to the top, which I need. Son of a gun. Did that count as a jump? Interesting. Anyway, I need a way to access this, but also contain everything so that every item falls. I'm not really sure why things are getting stuck. I'm gonna have to think about this, see if I can come up with a solution. Alright guys, well, I've done a little bit of cosmetic work, as you can see on the entrance. I'm actually considering pushing these over one more to make this a little bit wider, but for now both pillars are done. As you can see, I did a little bit of cosmetic work around here. I added these platforms made of upside down stairs. It just makes it easier to get off on each level. Added some glowstone lighting so there's no torches up there, and I've got wheat on this side and carrots and potatoes on this side, and they're pretty much ready to harvest. I haven't done the redstone, I haven't moved the redstone yet. I'm planning on putting buttons like right here and right here for the respective sides, but for now I will just go and push the buttons. And let's see how this works. And now let's turn the water off. Let's go. Let me grab some seeds. And you know what? I'll probably need the hoe. One problem I'm encountering is when I come down here, very often it will uproot the whatever's planted there, the seeds, and turn that into dirt again instead of soil. So I'm not really sure what the problem is. Oh, and I've thought about it, and I'm not too concerned about the small amount of items that get stuck like along here on the sides, and primarily because I have to come up here every time I do this anyway to get the seeds replanted. So it's not a big deal. As long as the vast majority of the items get collected, I am happy. Now if they get stuck someplace where I can't reach them, that would be a different story. Or I can't reach them easily. But I don't think that's the case. Oh, see it right there. I landed there and it popped out. It doesn't happen every time, but it is definitely annoying. So I'm considering replacing these with stairs so I can just step down. I'm not certain about that yet. I don't think I have enough seeds on me. Let me run down here and get some more. But yeah, I think this is going to work out nice. Give me a couple stacks of wheat for breeding purposes. If I get to the point where I really don't need to breed very often, which I might, I can convert this to carrots, potatoes, since they offer a better food source. Could put this in there. So this is all new here. So 2.5 stacks, or 2 3/4 stacks, I guess. Let's see how many carrots and potatoes. All right. So let me grab 2 stacks to replant. Doesn't take all that long to replant everything. And we end up, after all is said and done, oh, where'd you come from? Huh, I must have a dark spot in here or something. Thought I had this all lit up. Aha. I'm missing some torches back here. I'm so glad that wasn't a creeper. Oops. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Yeah, it would have been bad had a creeper exploded. Would have been so frustrating. Gotta watch that. But yeah, the entryway, got some wood on the ceiling, logs on the side, and the huge centerpiece of the room. And what this has taught me is the room I thought was so big and had plenty of space, not nearly big enough. Not gonna have room for a mushroom farm without pushing the walls back. Same thing with the melon and reed and cactus farm. Gonna have to make this room much bigger, but that's okay. But for now, I think I'm going to end the episode. I appreciate you watching. Let me know what you think.